Alright, welcome back to R-TAC and Darters. Here we are with our next review, our Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 5-inch long barrel with in 40 caliber Smith & Wesson and in FDE. Here we go. We got one of my extra mags out right here. Good old Smith & Wesson. They come factory with 15 round mags for the 40 Smith & Wesson. Notice that they got these marked 40 Smith & Wesson and 357 SIG. Of course, this is the 2.0 with the thumb safety, which, coming from 1911s, doesn't really bother me as much as some people do. Striker fire pistols don't need safeties. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? If you can't train around that, then you're retarded and you shouldn't be carrying a fucking gun to begin with. That shit pisses me off. Anyway, excuse me for my language. I don't usually get pissy, but, you know, sometimes you got to. There's your breakdown lever on it. Of course, M&P 40 caliber. This thing's still lubed up and probably put a little too much lube on it. I just still got to wipe it down. There we go. So, here we go. We'll release the... We'll do our slide here, or reset. Of course, this is the M2.0, so it's going to have the better trigger. There's your reset right there. There's the wall. There's your trigger pull. Almost the factory standard now, being a 5-inch or 5-pound gun. So we got a 5-inch barrel. I picked this one up because it has the longer barrel. It's an FDE. It has the standard standard sights on it. They're not true glow or night sights. This will be a candidate later on to get night sights. I'll probably end up replacing this slide cover later on with something that's FDE approved. I like the black accents on it right here. Trigger wise, fine. The super grip texture that the M&Ps are known for. Let's see about the magazines. Of course, this is a black one. It comes with 2 FDE bottoms. You can buy the bottoms. I got another FDE magazine coming here. Let's see if they are positively released upside down. Sure enough, do. That means they'll fall out. The ambidextrous magazine release button there, you can swap over if you're left-handed. Ambidextrous safeties. Now, if you get one of these and you don't want the safeties, you can order the plugs, or you can pull these out and put the plugs in from Smith & Wesson. Now, my 9mm Smith & Wesson has this. My 40 has it. The 45 tactical doesn't have it. It doesn't matter to me if it's got it or not. If I'm going to use it, it'll be on. And if it's not, muscle memory will take over and get it with my thumb right there. I can always turn it off and on, no problem. I've shot roughly 500 rounds out of this bad boy here. And then you can see that we're going to test some 40 Federal aluminum rounds. Some field rounds from Federal, and some North Georgia Arms 40 remanufactured rounds next time around. We got our guide rod, or our Picatinny rail here with the 3 slots. Your standard M&P 2.0 trigger. Now with the safety on, the trigger won't move back no farther than that. Turn it off. And then there it goes. Your takedown lever, your slide release is ambidextrous as well. So this gun's good for lefties and righties. So you can't really shake a bad thing with that. Notice it does fire with the magazine out. Got your front striations here. Doesn't matter to me if you have front striations on your pistol or not. They're there. They don't go all. I know a lot of people criticize them because they don't go up on the frame. It's not like there ain't enough room for Smith & Wesson to move their logo here. It doesn't matter to me either way. I like the gun. I like the way it shoots. But it's got a loaded chamber indicator too. All your standard M&P features. Of course, this gun was a little bit more than your standard M&P because it's the long length barrel. You can see there, it's got a good little muzzle on it. It looks like I need to clean the gun. Look at that. Gotta clean the barrel. So we'll run us a bore snake through. There's your front guide rod. Not enough good things I can say about Smith & Wesson striker fired pistols. They have definitely come a long way since the 1.0. The 2.0 texture is the best in the industry. The SIG is nowhere near as aggressive as it. If you look on it, we'll compare it to the SIG. They're roughly the same length. So the SIG's got a 4.7-inch barrel. The Smith's got a 5-inch barrel on this one. Of course, this one's in 40 Smith & Wesson. Your interchangeable grips back here. I got the small on there. And very accurate gun. I needed to go take this gun out and do some more shooting with it. Other than that, I really don't have anything bad to say about it. Maybe the worst thing I can curtail them on would be the trigger with their little half moon dingus thing here. Maybe if they would have went to a flat trigger on the safety on the ones with the thumb safeties, that would have been a better idea. Just my thoughts. That's the only thing I'm going to change out on this, other than going to night sights and maybe FDN the back slide cover. But everything else on this I like. It's got a good slide release, slide stop. The controls on it seem to be in good places. Can't say not enough good things about the grip. So this is your under 10-minute gun review with R-TAC and darters. Remember, if you like our videos, please like them and subscribe. Mainly subscribe, because we got a lot of videos, a lot of people out there watching our videos, not a lot of subscribers. So just like to get those numbers up. Makes us feel good. You know, be our snowflake trophy of the day. Just get us some more likes out there. But yeah, if you got M&P 40, you like your M&P, let us know about them. One of my favorite guns to shoot are the M&P line of Smith & Wesson. Since I got the 9, the 40, and the 45, I don't have a shield. I don't. I wish Smith & Wesson would have went more like Glock did with the 19 and the 17. If they would have took the shield down to 15 rounds, or I know they're starting to come up with a compact, but I don't know if it's double stacked or if it's I think it's only got a 3-inch barrel, and if it takes the 17 round magazines and the 15 rounds. If it does, that'd be something good to think of. The shields, you know, they're like this. I did think about getting the body guard in 380, but no. And I also thought about getting a 380 shield or 380 easy. I just don't like the grip safety on a polymer gun. I just don't think that's right. I think they would have been better off to have a block or a thumb safety on it. Get rid of the grip safety there. You know, because that was one of the reasons why the Easy Rack Shield or Easy Rack 380 was made, was to people with bad or females or older people with not so stronger grips to be able to rack the slide back and this and that. So why put that there? Why don't you just put a safety on it, like a thumb safety on it, and be done with it? But who knows? One of these days I might break down and get me one. But yeah, the M&P line of pistols, I like them. I understand why the Army went with the SIG and not with the M&P, but it'd been nice. I don't think the troops would have been disappointed in this gun or in the SIG. I think it'd have been nice to have an American-made gun again as the Army gun. The Shield or the M&P would have been a good spot for it, I think. But it's the Army, it's the bureaucracy. They don't do things that make sense. So, and again, I'm not taking nothing away from the SIG. It's a good pistol as well. But if you're making a striker-fired pistol with a polymer frame, doesn't matter who you are, all you're doing is copying Glock. I mean, I'm not a Glock fanboy by any stretch of the mind, because I own Smith & Wessons, I own SIGs, I own Colts, I own Tauruses, I own high point rifle, I own all kinds of different manufacturers of guns. So it's not Not like I pick. I'm just thinking I like this one. I think this would have been good for the Army. But anyway, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. We're probably going to do the sub 2000 next, and we'll see you then.